Welcome to IL News. Things are happening at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. My name is Madlanga and I am here to quickly put you up to speed about the testimonies from the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Witness C, who is a political killings task team member, returned to take the stand. The witness stated that investigators regarded Vusimuzi Matlala as a hit orderer in the case and confirmed 100,000 payment was made the day after the offense. In a key confirmation, witness C also detailed his direct role in successfully acquiring the arrest warrant for Mr. Matlala on May 13, 2025. Now, this was regards to the Alexandra Magistrates Court's case. Let's have a look.
Mr. Matlala, we regard him as a hit orderer, and due to the fact that the days before the commission of this crime, on the 12th of to Mr. Mabusela's daughter, Ntabiseni, to her company actually, and on the 18th, the day after the hit, he paid an amount of 100,000 to the Mabusela's daughter again. On the 13th of May 2025, I prepared an application for a warrant of an arrest with regards to Mr. Matlala, and thereafter proceeded to run back court, whereby the senior public prosecutor read through the application and made his recommendations to the magistrate. Proceeded to the magistrate offices, and they indeed signed the warrant of an arrest, and it was indeed issued for an application for a warrant of an arrest with regards to Mr. Matlala, and thereafter proceeded to run back court, whereby the senior public prosecutor read through the application and made his recommendations to the magistrate. Proceeded to the magistrate offices, and they indeed signed the warrant of an arrest, and it was indeed issued for his arrest on the 13th.
Witness C, Mr. Matlala stands as an accused in respect of the Centurion CAS 43610 of 2023. That was your earlier evidence, is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. Please tell the Commission what charges he is facing and his co-accused in respect of that matter.
Thank you. Is witness is suspect number 3 on Centurion CAS 436 of 10/2024, the case that is 2023, sorry, the case that is appearing at Alexandra Magistrate Court at the moment, and he's facing charges of attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder, and his co-accused is Musa Kekana and Floyd Tiago Mabusela. And later on, others suspects were added after his arrest, which is his wife, Tsakani Matlala, and Mr. Mabusela's daughter, Ntabiseni Nzama. Thank you.
Witness C, specifically what role do you believe Mr. Matlala played in the commission of this offense?
Mr. Matlala, we regard him as a hit orderer, and due to the...
Witness C also told commissioners that Matlala claimed he was coming from former National Police Commissioner Riah Phiyega's residence just before his arrest for attempted murder. Matlala is currently behind bars in connection with the 2013 N1 shooting of his ex-lover, actress and influencer Tebogo Tobijane. Let's listen in.
We surveilled him, and we were standing from a bit of a distance, when he proceeded to a certain estate in Midrand, with which I have just indicated that he said he was there at the former Commissioner Ms. Riah Phiyega's premises. Then when he had contributed to an amount, to the total amount of 500,000, whereby he purchased flight tickets and paid for the accommodation for the members of the ANC who were going to Cape Town for the July 8 statement for the ANC.
The commission heard from witness C that Matlala had contributed over 500,000 towards Police Minister Senzo Mchunu's ANC presidency campaign. Witness C said the amount of 500,000 included payments for the January 8 statement, including flights, accommodation in Cape Town. Witness C has told commissioners that Matlala did not believe Mchunu could be victorious, but he was apparently afraid of discouraging him. Let's listen in.
So that we're going around looking for the people who will contribute to his campaign. And indeed, Mr. Matlala was one of the people who had contributed to the campaign, as he indicated that in January he had contributed to an amount, to the total amount of 500,000, whereby he purchased flight tickets and paid for the accommodation for the members of the ANC who were going to Cape Town for the July 8 statement for the ANC. So, and also that he will also refer back to his phones where he will show us the messages between him and the person named Brown Mohoti pertaining those flight tickets and the accommodation payments. In the presidency campaign for the ANC, and he indicated that now he did not believe that the minister will win in his campaign, but he was afraid of discouraging him.
Sibiya.
Thank you. He indicated that after each and every payment by the SAPS for his tender, then a portion of the payment will be given to General Sibiya. And he indicated that sometimes he will pay to the total amount of 1 million a month.
Did Mr. Matlala ever relay to you why there was a link between him receiving payment in respect of a invoice and then him transferring or sending money to General Sibiya? Why were these two actions seemingly interlinked?
One would make a cross-reference back to say that General Sibiya and General Sinona helped him to secure the SAPS tender. So then the only conclusion that one will come to it is that maybe there was an agreement between them that whenever a payment is made by the SAPS, then a portion will come to me.
In yet another shocking claim, witness C told commissioners that Mchunu had used the grabber's device to identify members of the SAPS who were investigating him and Matlala. Witness told the commission that Matlala appeared to be frustrated as he was failing to get any protection from the minister despite him bankrolling his campaign.
Yeah, in his response pertaining the assistance that he got for the 6 December raid at his house. He said the minister had engaged with his security and they have utilized the grabber machines in order to identify the SAPS members who had been investigating him and who had raided his house at on the 6th of December. During this interaction with Mr. Matlala, I felt that Mr. Matlala was very frustrated because on one hand, he is funding the Minister Mchunu's presidential campaign, and he expected the minister to assist him in stopping the police from investigating him.
Witness C stood down and he has now concluded his testimony at the Madlanga Commission. He told Madlanga Commission that he could no longer live a normal life despite being a family man. He said it was painful and he could no longer take his family on a holiday or to the local shopping mall. Witness C further stated that he was in fact grateful to General Nkatla for lifting the lid on crime syndicates in the police within the country.
Member of SAPS as a calling and not just employment. I wear my badge with pride and view my work as an invaluable contribution to the community. 21-26. In my years at SAPS, I have encountered my fair share of challenges. This includes long hours, suppressed pay, lack of recognition for sacrifices made, and the pain that comes from meeting victims of crime and bearing the responsibility to seek justice for them. However, this case has taken more from me than I ever could have imagined. I am not living a lie. I am living a shadow of my former life. On the professional front, I am no longer able to execute my duties in the manner I previously did because I cannot move freely in public without 24-hour protection. It is difficult to meet with informants or to make new connections. As my current condition is not conducive to blending in and meeting people in order to get information, I cannot go to court normally and seek my orders. My movements are not free and spontaneous. On the personal front, I cannot live a normal life. I cannot go to the gym or eat out without risking my life. I have a family that I am deeply committed to, but cannot take my family to a shopping mall or arrange that we go out on a holiday. I rarely see my family because doing so is a direct endangerment of their lives. This has alienated me from my family, in particular my wife, children, who I have not seen in an extended period of time. I bring this to the Commission's attention because it is important for them to know the sacrifice of ordinary SAPS members. We are at the cold face of justice and face the raw, unfiltered reality of fighting crime in the country. But even with all my sacrifice and hard work, I am on the entry level of SAPS. My colleagues and I are ordinary SAPS members, and we need assistance in breaking down corruption and the politicization of the SAPS. It is difficult for us to execute our duties when the corrupt individual we have encountered are senior ranking members in the SAPS. It is impossible to fight well-resourced, organized and ruthless criminals when your own superiors are co-opted and complicit in criminality.